Welcome to Kenshi. Well, shit. It's not as good as the second time, I guess. Sequels are always the worst. Yeah, the last video was crap. But anyway, last we left off, we're here in the Shims. Or I would say the Shims, if it wasn't for the fact that about one quarter of the video blacked that out at the end, and I was too lazy to fix it. But here we are. Deal with it if you're watching. I'm fucking lazy. Anyway, not much to say about our trip to the Shims. I did say we were going hungry, and that's why we went here, because there's so many little animals to eat. Or at least that was my thoughts, and I was sort of correct. If the animals were big, large beaks, and if you can see right there, a terror on humanity. They don't care. Their babies eat people. And they're even messing with like these guys don't even have walls. How are they living from these guys? Like I had to build a bunch of freaking bedrolls, the sleeping things, so we can heal fast enough until the next horde doesn't eat us because we don't have enough health. Like, my guys lost 4 arms because of this crap. So, it was not good. Like, look, look at all of that damage. Like, who thought this was balanced? This is right next to the beginning of the game. Help! It got to the point where I decided no more big things. I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of walking. I'm tired of barely scraping by, being hungry almost all the time, eating off the flesh of our victims. It was time to settle down, temporarily. So we picked an area away from the big things to settle. And I figured it'd be good. This area is easier last I remembered. There was not that many big threats, just the starving peasants and the robbing peasants, which we can beat because I fought them. So we did the research, science, Bill Nye, or whatever. And then there's a little bit of scuffles. It's been like 2 days, you can see the blood on the ground. And we were healing, of course. We killed a pack of Guru. Since our food was already low again, we needed to make a mug farm. And then they fought again. That's a lot of people. I thought people were starving. How are there people here in the first place? That's a lot of people. Why? No, please leave me alone. I just settled down. There's more. I thought this area was going to be easy, but it's all fine, because in the end, it'll get better eventually, right? So we got a good time to rest amongst all the corpses, as you can see. There was no problems, it was all nice, it was all game, and then, wait, wait, is that more? Why aren't you guys attacking it? Holy As you can see, this happened, and like responsible people, we ran away from our problems to the next city with people who can actually defend themselves, because that's just how we do things in Kenshi. Things weren't all that bad. We traded with the local towns for materials from all the swords and materials we got. We hired some mercenaries, and things were actually calming down for once. Like, this bar, we had a decent amount of stuff. But don't you just hate it when you just walk into the wall accidentally? Like, if you could do that on purpose, couldn't you just siege anyone? Anyway, we just started building. We had time. We built a little wheat straw farm, a well, a home, an actual home, not a shit shack in the middle of nowhere with shit stains on the ground. I'm saying shit. Oh, man, I need to stop. Maybe I should redo this thing. No. We'll just keep it like this. Because we were getting farms. We're getting materials. Everything was nice. Just peace, quiet. Of course, there was the occasional starving boy, but as you can see, they're very weak. And oh, you guys are back. Whew. As you can see, I got the mercenaries for not just any reason. I was ready. After the last attack, we had a good amount of time to prepare. Everyone was healed. We had mercenaries, we had food, everything was cooked, things were looking up. And then they wanted to take us out? That's more people than last time. But we didn't take quota, we didn't run from our problems, instead we fought back for once. We weren't getting pushed around this time. As long as we have the money to pay the mercenaries, we would be fine. Or I had a little bit of second guesses, because that's a lot of people. I don't know if we could have done this, but I was pissed. So it was time. Of course, I decided to put the random clip of me pausing mix the most fight would be the most appropriate to talk about this scenario. Very entertaining, John. But it took a little while. We've won, basically. Some people were knocked out, there was wounds, repair kits, medicine. We healed the mercenaries, but we won. We had a lot of money, a lot of materials. It was a glorious day. The corpse stained the ground with red. It's not like it was like that before, but it was better now. So our next step was to train. We've been not able to make any training supply. We've been stopped by walking sacks of rice and weed, like our characters ourselves. But now we have time. These guys take care of all the petty issues, so we started making a weight training bench. We started getting more food, windmill, all the stuff. So here we are, finally home. Nothing could ever go wrong. Isn't it beautiful? When you finally find your place in Kenshi.